Hello, how's everyone doing? I'm just doing a live for a little while. I'm not going to do it for long, just an hour, to show a bit of respect for the Queen, laying in the Westminster Hall. Then I'll end it and do another live. I'll do a quiz later. We'll do a quiz on Queen Elizabeth II later. But for now, I'm going to just leave it rolling silent. I won't talk. I'll just say silent and I'll answer your comments. It's just an experiment. So we're watching Westminster Hall live, watching the people come in to view the Queen lying in state. Some people, a lot of people paying their last respects to the Queen. We won't film it forever, we'll just film it for so long and then we'll stop. So you can see the crown on the top of the coffin there. That's what she wore in the 1952 coronation. Some nice flowers there. The guards change every so often. You wouldn't like to stand there for a long time, would you? It must be a bit uncomfortable. Hello, everyone. Hello, Pete and Shell, Roger. How's Tenerife, Roger? I'll do a quiz probably about 9 o'clock tonight. There you go. I'm going to do a Queen Elizabeth II quiz. There you go. We'll do a quiz on Queen Elizabeth II. So we'll see how good you are at your knowledge on Queen Elizabeth II. Good evening, Aaron. How you doing? It'll be an interesting quiz, won't it? See how good you are. I was thinking of going up to see this myself, but the queues are pretty long, aren't they? So I probably won't bother. It looks better to just watch it on TV than go in there in real life. The queues are pretty long. You've been on a 5-hour boat trip today. That's good then. So did anyone watch the parade earlier from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Hall? It was pretty interesting to watch, wasn't it? It was fascinating. Bit of history. It was a bit sad though, I must admit, very sad. I wonder how long these people have been queuing to view the Queen. They must have a lot of patience and be pure royal family lovers to spend all that time waiting outside. It's pretty incredible stuff. But that's dedication for you. Probably members of the ex-royal, ex-army and Royal Navy, RAF people probably there in the crowd. A mixture of all different people, English people, foreign people, tourists from all around the world. It's very pretty in there, doesn't it? Westminster Hall. It's Has anyone ever met the Queen in real life? So they're going to change some guards now. If you watch, some of the guards will change now. They do it every so often. I'm not sure if it's every half an hour or every hour. I have watched this for a while, but I haven't kept track of the time when they change. Let's see. What is it now? It's just gone 7 o'clock. They stop the crowd, and then you see some of the guards change. Looks like some of the police are changing over now. I saw the guards changing in the middle earlier, and on the top right, the staircase. But this is the first time I've seen the police change over. There we go. They're doing the guard changeover as well, and the police. It's very quiet in here, isn't it? You can't hear a pin drop. So they're going to change all round now. You watch. Very clever how they do this. I don't think I could stand there the amount of time they stand there without those poles to lean against. I think I'd just fall over. Could you stand there as long as they do? Oh, one of the guards was a bit wobbly there. They must be very relieved when they go. Were they the beef eaters from the Tower of London? The Royal Guards. There they go. They change about 8 people over. They're letting the disabled people in on the right. Then the public are coming in from the back there at the top by that beautiful window there with all those glass panels. People got all different mixed emotions, haven't they? I didn't see that, Roger, the guard that fell yesterday. Where was that? I'm not sure how long they stand there for. It's probably nearly an hour. I suppose we can, if we stay live for up to an hour, then we can. They just changed over about 3 minutes past, didn't they? So we'll see how long it takes before they change over again. I would imagine it's every half an hour or 1 hour. Hello, Tracy. Hello, viewers. Some people are very emotional, aren't they? Oh, look, there's a little doggy there. Oh, what a cute little doggy. God, how many hours has he been in the queue waiting? Jesus. God bless the Queen. Rest in peace. Does anyone know how long these people have been queuing up outside? What, is it like 5 hours, 10 hours? What do you reckon? How long do you reckon it takes to get to where they are now? People were queuing up last night, weren't they, apparently, to get in here? I saw a bit on the news this morning. People by the river, the South Bank. The guard had to be taken away as he was unwell. Okay. When was this? Yesterday? Yesterday. Oh. So we got people bowing and saluting, all different types of people. A 10-mile queue. Wow. That is unbelievable, isn't it? A 10-mile queue. I wonder how many people will actually visit this by the time it closes. What do you reckon? Nearly 1 million people? What do you think the estimation is of the amount of people that will view the Queen lying in state? Yes, I saw that. Someone shouted at Andrew the other day, yes. Wow, she's got bright pink hair, hasn't she? Blimey. Jesus. I was thinking about going up there to watch, but if Pete and Shell's saying it's a 10-mile queue, bugger that. There's no way I could queue all that time. As much as I'd love to walk past and say my farewell wishes to the Queen, I don't think I could handle a 10-mile queue and waiting hours and hours. I just couldn't handle that. Unless at night time the queue goes down significantly. Maybe night time's the best time to do this. Daytime has got to be the worst, surely. God save the King. God save the Queen. Bazabi. I wonder how old this Westminster Hall is. It looks very old, doesn't it? It's pretty amazing, isn't it? All that, them arches at the top of the screen there. Do you think them guards have a little nap while they're standing there? I'm not sure where that guy's from with the green jacket on. Does anyone know where he's from with that hat on? It's some special hat, isn't it? Ex-serviceman. Can you see Colin's? Hey up, Tracy. Yes, I can. Hello, Colin. Evening, folks. Wouldn't catch me queuing. No offence. He looks Scottish, doesn't he, that guy there with the green jacket on and that hat? Is he a bagpiper? He looks very old, doesn't he? Must be about 70, 80 years old. Um, it's from the 1100s. He's from Scotland. That policeman must be got his medals. He must have done some good service in the police force. Someone from the Scouts there. Look at all those badges on her arm. Wow. Lots of people from different walks of life coming through. Yeah, I'll do a quiz at 9 o'clock. I'm going to stop this live at 8 o'clock. So uh, we'll just sit and watch. I might put it on mute every now and then. I'll go silent for 10 minutes. In fact, I'm gonna stay silent for 10 minutes now to have a bit of respect for the Queen. So I'll come back in 10 minutes. Hello guys, how are you doing? This is Johnny Vlogger, paying some respects to the Queen lying in state in Westminster Hall in London. The public are being allowed in now to watch, well, not to watch, to pay their respects to the Queen. We're watching it live. There'll probably be another change soon of the guards. The crowds are pouring in, aren't they? There's a lot of people coming through now, but they're stopping the crowds now. So it looks like it's going to be another changeover. So that's only been, what, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. So they are changing them. I'm not sure they're going to change the guards again now, but it's only been 20 minutes. So they don't have to stand there that long, do they? Here we go, another guard change. Exactly 20 minutes. Here they go. So that's not too bad for the guards, is it? Having to stand there for only 20 minutes. That's pretty respectful for them. You wouldn't want to be standing there 2-3 hours, would you? 20 minutes is pretty decent. So here they go. Look at their uniforms. They're immaculate. There's not a mark on them, is there? Absolutely immaculate. Mint. So there's two knocks on the ground. And then they slowly walk away when they've changed over. And then they go. And in about another 20 minutes, we'll see the changeover again. Hello, Gary, bus driver. How are you doing? How's Gary and Michelle? Hope you're well. So they're pretty amazing, aren't they, these guards? Here they go. They're letting the crowd start to walk through again. Bang, bang. So they did have 4 guards up on the right earlier at the top of them steps. There's only 2 there now. And there was some people on the left in this little corner bit, but there's no one there now. It's getting dark now, isn't it? It's just starting to get dark. So these people have been waiting between 6 and 10 hours. That is a long time. Policeman asking that man to stand back. You're obviously not allowed to get too close. There's obviously a distance limit. I'm not sure if you're allowed to take any photographs or video of this. Probably not. But I did see someone earlier taking a photograph, but I'm not sure if that is allowed. Probably not allowed. You're okay. You hurt your back last Friday at work. Had an ambulance come to me Saturday, and today I've managed to get up on my feet. Sorry to hear that, Gary. Well, I hope you're a bit better now. You had you had a nasty fall. Did you slip or something? Sorry to hear that. Speedy recovery. So there's a policeman each side, quite close to the beef eaters, as you can see at the back, and they're checking to make sure people don't try and walk forward near the red floor. The man just now got a warning. It must be a great relief, though, when you finally do get here, when you've been standing outside for all those hours queuing. It's such a shame it's such a long queue, isn't it? But it just shows you how many people respected the Queen and really appreciated her for what she did for this country. And it makes you proud to be British, doesn't it? It's quite an amazing history, isn't it, of the Queen? QE2. 70 years in reign is pretty amazing. We'll probably never ever see this again. Not in my lifetime anyway. And it's pretty incredible, really. Look at these guards' buttons. Look at that. I wonder if they're gold. Look at those gloves. They're immaculate. Look. Hello, Michelle T. Hello, everyone watching. So here we are. We're in Westminster Hall. Live. This is live. I'm not going to film forever. I'm just going to do it for 1 hour and then I'm going to end it. We've seen 2 guard changes. So the next one should be in about 15 minutes. Some of the buses don't have very good suspension. Oh dear. It had some dodgy shock absorbers, did it? So look at that, all those people pouring in at the back there, coming down the stairs. Then they split into 2, left and right. There's a few little babies there, young children. They're not going to remember this, are they? So who do you think visits his? Who do you think's coming in here more, men or women? You think there's more women than men coming through, or 50-50? I'm going on the 28th of September, Gary. I think Pete and Shell are going on the 26th, a couple of days before. This lady looks pretty old, doesn't she? Wow. She must be in her 80s, 90s, I'd say. What do you reckon? 90s? So will you be visiting the Queen? Will you go up to London to visit her at Westminster Abbey? Who's going to go to London to do this? So they will probably change all the police hats logos there. It had Elizabeth II, didn't it? Can't remember what the R stands for. What does the R stand for? Elizabeth something the second. Does anyone know what the R stands for? That could be one of the quiz questions, couldn't it? Johnny, I can't watch it. I don't like all this. It's very sad. Can you do a normal live later? Yes, I'm going to do a quiz later. Don't panic. I'm just doing this for 1 hour to show you the Westminster Hall live, the public coming through, showing their respect to the Queen. Some people are sad, crying. Some people can't show their emotions. Some people are fascinated. It's all different emotions here. They've got some massive candles there, haven't they? They're very tall candles next to the coffin there. Can you see them? There's 4 of them. They'll probably have to change them at some point, won't they? They go right down. How long do you think those candles are going to burn for? I don't think I've ever seen candles that long before. Some Chinese people there. Are they Chinese? I think if I was voting, is it more men than women coming through? I'd say no. It's definitely more women coming through, isn't it, than men? I'd say the percentage rate is slightly higher. Maybe 4 days, Johnny. What's that? What you want me to go live for 4 days? I'm not going to go. Oh, the candles are going to burn for 4 days. Wow, if they do, I've never known a candle to burn for 4 days. Nice flowers there, and the crown that the Queen wore in the 1952 coronation. That is the actual crown that she wore on her head. They burn for 4 days, Johnny. Are you sure? I should go back and watch this later and see if they've gone down to the bottom. We'll assess the height, shall we? Watching this reminds me when I went to Paris in 2007, That was the year my mum died, and I went into the big church in Paris, the Notre Dame, and I remember I walked through there, staring inside at the big ceilings and all the interior, and this reminds me, it's very similar. It's quiet, there's no one talking. It's sad, and I was thinking of my mum, and this just brings back flashbacks. Basically, it's very sad, but I suppose you just got to look at this as history, a unique moment in time in our lives, and everyone's saying farewell, aren't they, to the Queen? Hello, Nick Wiltshire. There's a workman there, look, in his yellow jacket. I bet he's been. Do you reckon he rang in sick and said I'm not coming in today? If he's been in that queue for 8 hours. Yeah, I know how you feel, Peter and Shell, when someone dies in your family. In my situation, my family has shrunk. You know, all my granddads have died, all my nans have died, my mum's died, my aunt's died. You know, it's like all the generations have been wiped out. They've gone, and I've only got my generation and my daughters and grandchildren. It's like my family went down to 3 people, and then it's had to slowly expand again. So there should be a guard change soon. We've been live 49 minutes. It's gone very quick, hasn't it, the time? 20 to 8. I am going to end the live in 20 minutes, and then I'm going to have a break for an hour, and then I'll do a live quiz. We'll do a quiz later. We'll do a Wednesday quiz. And tonight's quiz is going to be on either the royal family or the Queen Elizabeth II. So if you'd like to join that, tune in at 9 o'clock. This man, where do you reckon this man's from? He looks foreign, doesn't he? Would you say he's from India? Pakistan, maybe? Bangladesh? So he's got like a Jamaican, he's got like a rainbow carrier bag. So it looks like they're stopping the crowd again now. There you go. They're just stopping now. It's 20 minutes. It's time for the changeover. That woman was trying to jump the queue there. Did you see that? On the left. Bradford. He's from Bradford, is he? Here we go. So we're doing another changeover now. The man on the front's getting a bit wobbly, isn't he? On the right, he's moving quite a lot. Here we go. The guard change over here. Not sure what's happening here. It's gone a bit quiet. I'd imagine it's some more guards coming in from the bottom of the screen. My dad's birthday is at Christmas. I felt a bit like that, but now I have grandchildren. I love Christmas. My dad would have loved it too. So do you think some of these guards are new guards, or there's some of the ones that were in earlier? They probably have a little tea break, maybe. Come back. It's every 20 minutes they're changing. The two at the front, then the rest on the side change over. That's 10, isn't it? 10 people change over. We did see the police change over earlier, but they're not changing over as often, are they? The police have to stand there longer. I think that's a bit bad. What do you think? I think they should all change at the same time. Never mind. Yes, the guards change every 20 minutes, but if you look at the police, they don't change every 20 minutes. I've been watching this for nearly an hour, and this is the the third changeover. The third changeover now. They need to move about. They do this in, day out. Do they do this outside at the guards' palace entrance? Is that two knocks? They're letting the crowd through again now. So maybe the guard on the top right is in control, is in charge. So it's all different ages coming through, isn't it? Babies and middle-aged people, right up to old people. This lady looks quite old in the pink top, showing her respects for the Queen. So they seem to let the disabled people in up on the right-hand side, and then they mix in with the crowd on the right. So that's quite good for disabled people. They don't have to stand in the queue for hours and hours. I would imagine it gets pretty emotional, doesn't it, when you get in here and you finally come to see the Queen laying in her coffin there. It must be very emotional, a very weird feeling. So we've been live 57 minutes. I am going to end this soon. So I hope if you've been watching this for nearly an hour, I hope you enjoyed this live. And you can watch this on TV or whatever. There's other people broadcasting this. So what area of Gran Canaria am I staying in? Playa de Ingles. It's in the south of the island. I wonder, I don't know if anyone knows the answer to this question, but in some countries, when someone high up dies, they open the top of the coffin and you can see their head. But I notice in England they don't do this. Does anyone know why? Is it just a different law, or is it an English thing that we're not allowed to see them? Does anyone know? Right. So we're coming up to 1 hour now. I'm going to end this live now. So as I said, if you want to continue watching this, you can watch it on various TV channels and other channels on YouTube. There's other people filming this worldwide. So I'm gonna leave this now. I'll film it for another minute or two and then I'll end it. So I'll tell you what, we'll end it in 10 minutes. There you go, 8 o'clock. There you go, 8 o'clock. We'll stop at 8 o'clock. Dan says they take top off my mum when we were in Wales. Yes, when my mum died, I was allowed to go into the funeral directors and see my mum rest in. She was lying in a coffin and had a nice suit on, and they put some makeup on her, which made me feel happier. I don't think I would have been very happy if I wasn't allowed to see her. It's a shame they don't do that here. Would you like to see the Queen laying in peace with maybe like a crown on and a nice well presented Queen? Or do you think it's better they have the lid on with the flag over. What do you think? What do you think? Tell us in your comments. Maybe it's only immediate members of family that are allowed to view, you know, or like, as in this case, the royal family. Maybe they viewed her when when she sadly died at Balmoral, and maybe when she was in the Bowes room at Buckingham Palace. When Pete and Shell say, when you was in Heraklion, we accidentally walked into a religious building when a funeral was going on, and the body was laying in an open coffin. Okay. Well, I guess it's different in every country, isn't it? Every country's got their own ways of doing this. I know that in Russia they take the coffin lid off, don't they? Was it Gorbachev? Gorbachev died the other week, didn't he? The Russian leader, and I remember they showed his body with the lid off. What's that man holding there in the black? Is that an umbrella? Did you see that? There's like a big long pole. So these people that have been waiting by the river with their tents, what do you think they do with their tents? You think they leave them outside, or they get someone to take them away for them? It'd be a bit awkward carrying your tent through there, wouldn't it? You see, there's lots of people coming through. I was trying to estimate how many people come through an hour, but it's hard to predict. I would say roughly 500-600 people an hour. Yeah, Putin didn't go, did he, to the Gorbachev funeral? Bit disrespectful for Russian people. I bet a lot of Russian people didn't like him not attending. Very disrespectful, isn't it, for you know, a leader not going to another leader's funeral of the same country. Very bad. Lots of people bowing their heads when they finally get to the side of the coffin, Queen's coffin. There's those candles burning. What's the yellow bands for? I have no idea, Pete and Shell. I have seen quite a few people with yellow bands on. Not everyone's got yellow bands. Some people got visitor bands on, or badges. I don't know if it means they're disabled or I'm not sure. Could it be a hotel? Could it be they're staying in a hotel nearby? Those two have got yellow bands on their arms, haven't they? That lady looks pretty upset. Both of them ladies. Chinese lady. Could be Korean. Not many people have got masks on, have they? That lady in the background's got a mask on. But there's another one with a yellow band. There's another yellow band. It must mean something, mustn't it? I don't know. Maybe it, well, they're disabled, aren't they? So I don't know if it's something to do with disabled people or carers, maybe, or NHS staff, maybe. I'm not sure. If they need to go to the toilet, they can join the queue from where they left. If they're yellow band, it's the key for their hotel room. When you queue, they give everyone a wristband for where you are in the queue, so you can go to the toilet or get something to eat, then go back in the same place. Okay. Maybe they've all got numbers on them, so you can't jump the queue either. All inclusive. I. So everyone's got a band then. Some people are hiding them. So why they're all different colour bands, Michelle T? What's the reason? I've only seen yellow ones. I haven't seen any other ones. Right, so it's time for another guard changeover. So we've been live 1 hour, 10 minutes, 11 minutes. So we'll watch this fight. We'll watch this guard change, and then I'm going to end it, guys. And then I'm going to have a break for an hour, have something to eat, refresh myself, and then I'll do a quiz at 9 o'clock. So look out for that, guys.
So the crowds are just constantly pouring in, aren't they? They're not thinning out. It's constant large numbers of people coming through. Pretty incredible, really. I did see another channel on YouTube where it shows you South Bank by the River Thames, which is the beginning of the queue. I'm not sure how far away it is from Westminster Hall, but people just flocking in their hundreds. Pretty amazing. But it looks like the police are changing over now. There you go. So that's about every 40 minutes then, the police. But the guards, they change every 20 minutes. They main people there to keep their eyes open in there as well. So if you like this live, click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, it's Johnny Blogger UK. Be much appreciated if you subscribe. It's free. And hit the bell button, notification bell for future video lives or video releases. And we'll watch this for a few more minutes and I'll end it. So thanks for watching. This has been quite interesting watching these guards and all the people coming through. It's quite a unique moment. Bit of history. This won't be seen again, will it, for some time? The next one, I guess, will be King Charles III, won't it? The next one. So there we are. Changeover of the guards is complete. Let the crowd start walking through again. There we go. The man's letting them through. A couple of women there in some mauve tops. Don't know if they're special nurses or something. They've got like a cross on their tops. Can't quite see what it is. There's a nun, a couple of nuns. They're the first nuns I've seen walk through. I'm sure there'll be many more. That woman there looks a bit like my daughter, Chloe. I don't get how anyone would know where someone leaves and rejoins a queue. My mate got there black. No. We could watch this for hours, couldn't we? It's quite interesting, but I'm not going to watch this forever, so I'm going to end it now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon in an hour's time, or say 9 o'clock. There you go, 9 o'clock. We'll do a quiz at 9 o'clock. So for now, it's bye-bye. Thanks for watching. click the like button. I'll see you soon. So from Johnny Vlogger UK, bye bye.